I'm so freaking excited about this. You have no idea. I'm so excited to finally present to you the 2 things that you need to make 2023 the best year of your life. First up on the list, we've got a weekly planner that literally has everything you could possibly need to keep your life together, stay focused, hit on your goals. The second thing we have is probably the product that I put my heart and soul into, and there's a whole backstory behind this product, and that is this guided journal. This is a 6-month, 180 prompt guided journal that will literally turn your soul inside out. These are available to shop on our site, dailythrive.app/shop. You can buy them individually or you can buy the bundle, and it's on sale for a limited amount of time. So first in the lineup, we have got our weekly planner. I have always struggled with keeping a weekly planner. I feel like I always have my stuff everywhere. I have one notebook for this. I keep my schedule here. My gratitude journal is here. No, we put everything in one place. I try to keep only the essentials in there. I don't want you to have to spend more time planning out your week or your day than actually doing what you have to do. So it's very to the point. It helps you see everything in a streamlined way. You've got your week at a glance. So this is where you outline all your main tasks, events, that all goes here. Then up here, we've got our weekly goal. So your weekly goal might be to work out at least 3 times this week, or to finally clean out your closet. Just like at least one big main goal for the week. So you're not filling up your week with things that aren't actually getting you anywhere. This section right here, the priorities. This is a super important section. I feel like whenever I make my to-do lists, I have a lot of important things that need to be done, but they kind of get drowned out by all these other little tasks that are not as important. So it's really important to prioritize. The priorities are your non-negotiables. These are the things that must be done this week. That means that everything else takes a back seat. These are the most important things you need to focus on. Getting all of these things done means that you had a successful, good week. We've also included a little habit tracker here, so you can track your habits, whether it's drinking water, exercising, reading every morning. And at the bottom, we have got the affirmations tab. So you're gonna pick 1 or 2 affirmations for the week and repeat those to yourself, read over them every single day. I like to kind of keep the same affirmation for the week. I don't like changing my affirmations every single day because I feel like it takes time for you to start believing what it is that you're telling yourself. So I feel like having the same affirmation for at least a week allows you to really get into it, and it allows you to focus on like one main aspect of your life for that week. Once you have filled out your main to-dos and tasks for the week, you're gonna put that into your weekly schedule. Weekly schedule, very important. You have to ask yourself, how much do you value your time? Do you value your time enough to know exactly where your time is going? This has increased my productivity and my overall happiness so much. Sometimes when you have like to-do lists and you don't have specific start times and end times of when you're gonna do things, you kind of procrastinate, you're on your phone, you're not really taking it seriously. So it might take you like 2 to 3 hours to get something done that could have been finished in an hour. So when you put it into your weekly schedule, you can schedule specific start times, end times. You can batch similar tasks together. Like if you need to run errands, this will be so helpful. And you can also schedule in downtime here too. So it's not just about being productive all the time, running, getting things done. Like, no, you also need to schedule in time to see friends, to see family, to relax, to spend time with yourself, to have your self-care routine, etc. Then on the next page, we have our gratitude journal. I decided to put in the gratitude journal with the weekly planner because I feel like it's good to have everything in one place, and it helps us always stay grateful and look at the bigger picture throughout the hecticness of life. So each day has its own little entry. And then finally for each week, we have a notes page. If you want to do a brain dump here, you can do that. If you want to make a shopping list, if you had a great idea and you want to write it down, this is the place to do it. And you can also just duplicate this page in whatever, like in GoodNotes or whatever PDF viewer you're using if you need more space. So let's move on to the guided journal. This is the thing that I put my whole life and soul into. This journal is going to change your life. So let me give you a little backstory before I get into explaining why this means so much to me. Back in university, actually, I took a yoga and meditation course. It was like an actual 4-credit class, and it was 3 months long. And one of the projects that we had to do in that class as part of our meditation practice was we had to keep a journal. We had certain journal prompts, and it was on a weekly basis. So every week we had a different journal prompt that we had to answer. I think it was twice a week, I'm not sure. This was part of our final grade, so I really had to keep up with it. And the journal prompts were so in-depth, and I wrote like essays for each journal prompt because I would get so many insights from it. It was because of that I decided to study abroad. It's because of that I decided to leave a relationship that wasn't serving me anymore and instead be with the person I really wanted to be with, which is Johnny, the person that I'm literally gonna marry in a few months. It's the reason I decided to change my career path. I found myself, and it was due to that practice. That journal is long gone. I don't remember the exact questions, but I know that they were super deep and meaningful. So fast forward to now, I've been wanting for a long time to make journaling a habit again. And that's the reason why on the app, on Daily Thrive, we kind of have like that little daily journaling prompt. I'm the kind of person that I need specific prompts, okay? Like I can't just open up to a blank page and just write. And I can make gratitude lists or write about my day, but it kind of felt surface level. Like I wanted to get deep. I wanted to know myself more. I wanted to feel like it did in college and university when I did that practice. I started looking for other guided journals because I'm like, okay, maybe I can find something similar. And I kept running into the same issue with other guided journals. The questions felt very surface level. They weren't interesting enough. They kind of made me feel like I was at a job interview. And I was having such a hard time finding the perfect guided journal. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make one. The questions in this guided journal are inspired by conversations I've had, books I've read, quotes I've read, movies I've seen. A lot of them also come from my very own therapy sessions, like with my therapist. Some of them are questions that she asks me. Some of them are questions that I ended up kind of asking myself as we work through my issue. This just means so much to me because I really think it's gonna change lives. By making this a habit, making a commitment to yourself, and by showing up for yourself every single day, even if it's for 10 minutes, you are telling yourself that you matter and you're sending that message out to the universe. And when you start treating yourself like you matter, when you start treating yourself like you're important, when you start treating your relationship with yourself like the most important one, the universe listens. Things around you start to shift. You start seeing the world differently. The journal is available up on dailythrive.app. I can't wait to hear your feedback and to see you guys using your journals. You can buy them separately or you can purchase them as a bundle, as I said before. If you have any questions on either of the products, ask me down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.